From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm written at bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making.
What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome back to Rhino MGTV. Or if this is your first time, welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match reaction. This is Let's Talk United. Man United 2, Rangers 1. Make sure you're smashing the likes on the video. Make sure you are subscribing if you haven't already, man. And that was such a weird game, man. I'll take my overlay off. You get me? Man United 2, Rangers 1. Bro, United, man. First of all, I'm happy with the 3 points. I'm very happy with the 3 points. You know, as a supporter of any club, you want your team to win first and foremost. So let's be clear with that. And then, yeah, I can honestly say we pretty much deserved to win that game. Rangers weren't that good. They had a lot of chances, I'll say, in spells. They had a few. They didn't have a lot of chances, but there was a few moments where if they capitalized on it, you can say, okay, cool, they would have got a couple goals. But generally, we had loads of chances. I would say we could have easily won that game 3-4-0 or maybe 3-2, 4-2 or whatever. But in terms of the balance of how many chances we had to them, easy 3-0. You know what I mean? But 3-0, maybe 3-1. But yeah, man, it was such a weird game. I think the first half we started off quite well. At the start, we was a bit slow, but then we started to warm in the game. Once we had our first chance, we started to grow. But we just weren't finishing the ball, man. We just weren't finishing putting the ball in the back of the net. And it was so frustrating, and it was just a weird game, man. It's like, I felt like we should have scored, but then at the same time, it felt like, is the goal gonna come kind of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, weird game, but I'm happy to get the 3 points in the end. I felt like most of the game, when we went 1-0 up because Butler, you know, playing for us, scored their own goal, I felt like I wouldn't put it past Rangers to get a mad random goal. Even before we scored, I swear, all the chances we're missing, hitting it over the bar, making the wrong pass in the last decision, like last minute and whatever, I felt like, you know what, I can just see Rangers getting a goal against the run of the play, and bam, that's it. We're going to lose and we're going to be the talk of today, you know, the Thursday. But, bro, got the goal in the end, you know, defended the 1-0 lead for a while. We should have scored more. Then their goal came out of nowhere. And straight away, I said, yeah, typical United. Look at this, man. And then Bruno, I think it was like 5 minutes. Let me know if I'm wrong, but 5 minutes, and then he's come back and boom. I thought it was even Ahmad. Then straight away, as soon as I saw the ball go in the back of the net for us, I said, oh, look at that, Ahmad to the rescue. But it was Bruno, and you got to give him praise. Like, captain steps up, gets us the final goal, gets us the 3 points. And the difference between a draw and a win in that game changes the table so dramatically. So it's good to be well in the kind of automatic qualifying stages of the Europa. To be honest, if I have to keep it a buck, I'd rather be out of all cups because I want us to focus on how we play and working on our deficiencies, like, you know, defending set pieces, corners, free kicks, working on our final third attack. And even like there was a bit of the game today where I felt like our defense and our midfield was a bit disjointed. Like, you know, you see our back three pressing up, our wing backs moving up, and there's no one to collect. Everyone's just running forward. I'm thinking someone come short, someone else take another pocket where give the person that's on the ball options to pass. You know what I'm saying? So that frustrated me a bit. The commentator mentioned how we weren't playing to Xerxes' strengths as well. Xerxes, I think there was quite a few elements of the game. He held the ball up well. You know, if that was Rasmus, my guy, he would have just fallen to the floor or lost possession. Once in a while, Rasmus wins a foul. But, you know, when the ball was in the air and I could see Xerxes receiving it, I felt like confident that we're going to retain possession and at least win the first ball. And he did that quite a few times. But yeah, I feel like we didn't really give him a lot of chances and he did what he could, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. But overall, I just feel like I'm mainly happy that since we've had the whole situation with the whole dressing room and the arguments and, apparently Ruben smashing TVs and, him flipping the dressing room and getting angry at the players. And we actually get a win after that because it's easy for the media to, run all that narrative. See Amarim, he's lost the dressing room and now look, the players, they've lost and look, they're not playing for him. But the players actually showed a bit of effort today. They actually kind of respected whatever happened and said, we're going to play today. I liked Ericsson in the 10. A part of me was a bit like, is he all right in the 10? I've always imagined and wanted him in the 10 because he has to do less running and he's a very creative player and he knows how to kind of retain possession. So being that little bit of glue to, help us in the final third, keep the ball a bit, find those openings, and maybe even take a shot or two. I don't think he really took any shots like that, but generally in terms of his profile, and keeping in consideration his age, he's somebody that I would like, yeah, cool, let's get him in the 10. But yeah, I think he was quite decent in the 10, and I prefer Bruno deeper on the pitch, you know what I mean? Because I was about to pause that, but I said on the pitch, I prefer him playing deep on the pitch because he just, with Bruno, yeah, a disciplined Bruno is a way better Bruno. But I think a disciplined Bruno playing deep on the pitch is better than a disciplined number 10 Bruno. Some might argue and say, what do you mean? And Bruno can score and he knows how to break the lines and whatever. And that's true, but just having him deeper in the pitch and then having somebody that's more kind of in terms of like an Ericsson, I like that. And then obviously Ericsson came off, Manu came on, but then I think Manu and Bruno swapped. But yeah, generally, like, I think Ahmad was quite decent. Xerxes was all right. He was good, even though in terms of attacking wise, striking wise, he didn't really get given much opportunities. Garnacho was all right. I felt like Garnacho was playing for his transfer today. Like, I'm not saying he was the greatest, but just his energy and his spark. He had a bit of spark behind him and he was playing with a bit of purpose, but at the same time not rushing too much and still making the basic simple passes. And he did his thing. He was all right, man. He played a good standard game, so I give it to Garnacho. Who else was good? I feel like I said Ericsson was decent. Bruno, he had the goal at the end. Did he do much in the game? I think there was parts of him that was very disciplined and whatever, and he was playing with a bit of energy. I think the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, we definitely deserved to be 1-0, 2-0 up. I think the first 10 minutes we started a bit slow, but after the game started to warm up and we started to get a feel of having our chances, we improved dramatically. So I like to see more of that, and I like the fact that the players have reacted to the manager and they're playing for him because it's easy to run with that narrative. He's lost the dressing room, and now look, you see, all the pundits saying, "Yeah, I told you, Ruben shouldn't have said that," and etc. So in that case, I'm happy, man. I'm just happy to get the 3 points, and I just hope. I want to see consistency. It's hard to see consistency from these players based on the fact that they are, their quality, has got a lot to question. But generally, like, you can see Ruben's vision. You can see what he's trying. Just bring him some players, man. I know a lot of people are worried about whether Ineos bring players or not, but like, I feel like they will, and we have to see players go out. I know there's a lot of conspiracies as to the fact that we've got money and we should just break the bank and whatever, but let's get some of these players out, man. Let's see what's happening with Garnacho and whatnot, Rashford and whatnot. Let's get some players in. Let's support this manager. He's only been in for a couple of months. He ain't had a preseason. He ain't had he ain't had much training sessions on the pitch. So let's support this guy. But I think generally, first half we played good. Overall, Rangers had a few chances, but I feel like generally the way we played, we deserved to win that game. And Rangers weren't that good. When you look at the chances we had and the fact that we weren't taking the chances too well, there was a time when Garnacho cut in. and at least, bro, get it on target. You know what I'm saying? And he skied it over. So just chances like that, a quality footballer will put those kind of like shots in the back of the net, or at least on target, and make the keeper work for it. So, but yeah, man, I think Maguire was at fault, obviously, for the goal that Rangers scored. He should have done better. He got bullied. People are saying that Euro was bad, but I think he was all right. He had a few shaky moments, which you're going to get from these young players. But generally, I think, in my opinion, he was okay. The late year came off. I get why he came off in terms of just having a bit more options passing out from the back. Who else played? Martinez, that was a brilliant ball to get Bruno's goal. I can't remember much of what he did, but he seemed okay. Yeah, Collier. Collier was good. You know, Toby Collier was good. I like the way Collier played. He played with a bit of intensity. He played like he really wanted it. He was defending. He was retaining the ball. He was progressing the ball as well. And he helped us, you know, keep possession and whatnot. But at the same time, he helped break up play. And he was just he was good. He was good, man. And yeah, that's about it from what I can remember. Ahmad was decent as well. You know, he was going forward with a bit of energy and a bit of vim as well. But yeah, generally Rangers weren't that good, and we made this game harder than it should have been, man. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments anyway. That's my quick match reaction, match review. Take the 3 points and just progress, man. Hopefully the Europa League, obviously, if we get as far as possible, we'll win. That allows us to get some more money and whatever, and put ourselves in a better position for next season. But you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything that I missed out. I could have missed out anything, or if there's any players that you feel like I should have spoken about and I didn't. But I think generally, yeah, generally, like, you know, I think I've mentioned pretty much everybody. And yeah, just let me know, man. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Make sure you smash a like on the video as well. If you haven't already, smash a like on the way out. You know, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's me, man. Yeah, we'll discuss this in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out. Peace.
From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my light, he won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro, band up on the wing, still making